Hello guys, it's Feedin again, a creator of TinyKeep, and this is number 2 of our multi-part series of updates on the game AI. Now if you haven't been following us on YouTube, please head over to our channel, TinyKeep 3D, and have a look at parts 1 and 1.2 of the AI videos. I explain a lot about roaming and chasing behaviours with our wonderful little skeleton. And that will help you get started on how we accomplish this kind of AI tasks. But for today, I want to talk about retreating and defense. So in particular, we have a Fire Imp. So this little guy, as you can see in the bottom right corner, a little blob of fire. He's currently not doing a lot. They're quite shy actually, so they kind of stay in one spot. And they're not aggressive, so they generally don't attack. But if they see someone, see a bit of danger around the corner, they'll generally run away from you. So let's have a look at how this works. Now, again, similar to the skeletons, the fire imps use a line of sight. So at the minute, you can tell by the green arc around him that he can't see you, so you're hiding behind the corner. And if you just show your face, and that will activate his line of sight, and you can see with the 2 exclamation marks in the box above his head that he's now in alert mode. Now he won't run away from you at this point. He's too far away. He's kind of in the distance there. He can spy you. He's looking at you, but he doesn't quite know what to do. Imagine you go to a park and you see a deer, and he sees you. He knows you're probably some kind of danger to him, but he's kind of just standing there waiting. A bit of a standoff, but if you get a bit closer, he'll start to run away. There we go. Now we're using steering behaviors here, but an inverse to the seek behavior that we use with the skeleton, and that's how we get him to run away from you. You can see from the blue lines here that the wall avoidance system is in action again. So the difference here is that the wall avoidance distance is a lot greater, so they tend to bounce off the walls a little bit more. This is because the fleeing behaviors generally make the monsters kind of hug the walls a little bit, so this will help it not to get stuck on any of the sharp corners. And also it allows you to bounce off the walls a little bit if you got cornered. So let's try and corner this guy, and I'll show you what I mean. There we go. So this guy's a little cornered here, just like a mouse. If you're trying to trap a mouse in a corner of your room, and if you decide to actually run for it, it manages to get free. So it's a nice little feature there. That's emergent, completely unintentional from me, but it works quite well. So there we go. That's our Fire Imp. Now let's see what happens if you have several of them in the room. Okay, so now we have several Fire Imps in the dungeon. So this is the first time that we're going to have more than one monster in our dungeon. So what happens if you aggravate or scare off more than one monster? So let's look at these two here. If we just get the attention of the top one, and you can see that the one at the bottom has gone in alert mode as well, even though he can't see you and he can't smell you or anything. So what we've implemented here is if a bunch of monsters are grouped up together, then they are marked as friends. So in this case, the bottom Fire Imp can see the top Fire Imp, so they become linked and they become part of a group. So as long as one monster can see me, all the friends in that group will become alert as well. So this will enable a little bit of emergent behavior as well, and will propagate the alert state throughout the group. And it's quite interesting because you get the whole group running away from you, as you can see here. There we go. And it's pretty fun actually, kind of trying to go through the dungeon, catching your Fire Imps. There we go, they're all seeing me now, and they're running off. They're like a bunch of sheep, and you're a flock of sheep, and you're trying to put them in a pen. Let's put them into the room on the left there, see what happens. Ooh, let's try and get them in. There we go. Let's try and get this guy in as well. There we go. Flocking sheep has never been so much fun. Not that I've ever done it. There we go. So we've covered retreating. How about defense? Well, each monster has its own defensive mechanism. But in this case, the Fire Imp, if you annoy him for a little bit too long, he'll start breathing fire at you. Hey, nobody said catching a nymph was going to be easy. But if you do, rewards are at your disposal. Hey. So there we have it. Retreating and defensive behaviours from the Fire Imp. So thanks for watching this video, and if you like what you see, you want to have a little play, go to tinykeep.com/AI. All of our interactive AI demos are on that page. See if you can catch some Fire Imps. Now, one more question. Why would anyone want to catch a Fire Imp? And how actually do you catch them? Well, that's to be revealed in the actual game itself. The only thing I can say is that if you manage to catch one, it can be very valuable, and you might have read about the pet system that we've got planned, but that's enough about that. So yeah, if you like what you see, please go to our website or Kickstarter page and pledge for the project, and hopefully I can complete the game for you. Alright, cheers and bye for now.